We're at Ebbin Field in Kohler, Wisconsin, where tonight the co-op team of Kohler, Sheboygan Lutheran, and Sheboygan Christian of the Eastern Wisconsin Conference takes on the Flying Dutchmen of Oostburg of the Big East. Hello, everybody. Alongside Lucas Schulze, senior at Lutheran High, I'm Mike Martin. Lucas, coming into tonight's game, what's the difference between these two ball clubs?
These teams are complete polar opposites. You look at Oostburg, 51 rushes last game for 242 yards. Then the other side, KLC, they had 45 passes for 191 yards. So two completely different playing styles.
One thing that Oostburg does quite well is play defense. They only allowed 8 points last week. They won 11-8. And Lutheran, not so much. They had a tough time with Howard's Grove last time.
Yeah, it's mostly, accuracy problems from the quarterback, Carmine Moctezuma. 20 of 45, 44% isn't really going to win you too many games passing. So, especially from a pass-heavy team, better accuracy would definitely be a better result.
Let's get into that quarterback situation for KLC. Carmine is actually a third stringer. Talk a little bit about what happened with the team.
The all-conference quarterback from last year, Max Bredenbach, decided he wasn't going to play this year. So then every KLC player and fan thought they'd go to Aiden Ollenhoff, the second string, but over the summer he hurt his shoulder during baseball. So Carmine Moctezuma, next man up mentality, coming to the starter.
We talked a little bit before the game. Carmine didn't really know until a few days before their first game even.
Yeah, didn't know really too much before that Max wasn't playing, and then all of a sudden, he's a starter for the first game.
In the paper, there was an article about the top players from the first week of the season, and Oostburg had a kid, 20 tackles. Who was that guy?
Yeah, Braden Velboom, 20 tackles, 13 solo tackles, and 4 tackles for loss. You can't have a much better defensive game than that.
Let's talk a little bit more about KLC and their passing game. Your best friend, Jake Thomas, had quite a first game.
Yeah, 11 receptions for 90 yards. Expect to see him get a lot of receptions today. Carmine's definitely going to try to go to his best receiver, get the confidence up, know someone he can trust.
Well, with that, we're going to sign off. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Jason, let's go see your room.
How is it? Is it good?
We're back at South High School. We're back at Taylor Field, back at Lutheran High School, we're back at Ebbin Field, and we're back at North High School.
Local sports production is back on WSCS. Watch the action of Sheboygan student athletes on Spectrum Cable Channel 990, online at WSCSSheboygan.com, or streaming on Roku and Apple TV. Sheboygan's community station, WSCS, is focused on Sheboygan.
Don't go too far from your TV sets when we come back.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
When you're behind the wheel, always watch for people walking and biking. It's Wisconsin law to give bikes at least 3 feet when passing. In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. People ride bicycles to go places, get exercise, reduce pollution, save money, and have fun. Watch for people riding bikes when you're driving. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Because of COVID-19, students are more than half a grade level behind in math skills. And your kid might be one of them. Start the conversation before it's too late. Because when parents are part of the equation, kids do better in math. For tools and resources to get your child on track with math, visit bepartoftheequation.org.
I'm Belinda, and this is Willard, and we were adopted in 2021. When we first met Todd, he was singing a song, and I was like, wow, look at this kid with the biggest smile, and he has a big heart to match.
The energy you give Todd, you get it back from Todd.
Yeah.
Todd's a joy.
Yes,
Todd
he is.
really is a great joy.
I love him. You and you.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills. Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Back here at Eben Field, getting ready for the opening kickoff. We mentioned about the difference between the two teams. One of the things we didn't mention about Jake is he's a very good defensive player also.
One of the stars on both sides of the ball. He had 9 receiving yards and 6 tackles. Real all-around player.
We're not sure who's going to receive the kickoff. But Oostburg last game started at quarterback, Caden Stuarwold, and Lucas mentioned he was 9 for 16, but only for 55 yards, so a lot of short passes, you'd think.
And even last year, he only averaged 14 attempts per game. Very run-heavy team.
Lutheran over the last several years have been just the opposite. They've been pass happy.
Yeah, with the new coaching staff, especially this year, they're surprised if they run the ball more than 5 times. But last week, a little bit different story because of tough moving the ball throwing-wise, so a little bit more rushing.
Still waiting for the teams to take the field. Oostburg is heading out there, and here comes KLC. It looks like Oostburg is going to be kicking off. And placing the ball down, getting ready to kick off is Connor Mentink. And back deep for KLC is Sam Siwakle, and Harrison Height, and he's the good running back.
Yeah, 92 yards last week from a team that's only supposed to be throwing the ball, so very impressive from him.
A little different setup at Kohler High School. They now have a press box on the west side, and that's where KLC is located. The season before that was finished, the home team was always on the side we're at. So a little bit different setup, but wonderful facility here. Kickoff is a bouncing ball picked up at around the 9-yard line. Finding an opening and making a good return was Sam Siwaki.
And that could be perfect for Carmine to start off the game. Good field position past the 40-yard line. Maybe, bit more ease throwing the football.
Braden Velblum, the top defender last week in the area, is number 15. Carmine on a handoff, first play, and hit for a loss of about 2 yards was Height. Make it 2nd and 12. Well, they're fooling us there, Lucas, running the ball on first down.
Yeah, not something I'd expect to see a whole lot unless they're trying to maybe ease Carmine to the game. 2nd
down and 12. Carmine on a quick out to Thomas. Slips by one tackle, but then is knocked down for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it's not the first time you're going to see Jake Thomas with a reception today. He'll be having the ball plenty.
Make that a 2-yard gain. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. Got a defender right over the ball. Carmine with a pitch to the left. Height trying to get around the corner and can't. He's knocked down at about the 45-yard line. Picks up about 2 yards. It's going to be 4th down. We mentioned in the opening that Oostburg is a very good defensive team.
Looks like that offense for KLC is staying out there on their own side of the field.
That's right. Offense is still out there. He might be looking for Oostburg to jump offside. Let's see. No. Carmine back, looking, tall in the pocket. His pass is complete to Thomas, down to the Oostburg 44-yard line. It's a good pickup. About 15 yards on that play.
Great confidence boost, trusting Carmine on 4th down to get that 1st down, and goes to his trustworthy receiver, Jake Thomas, for the 1st down. Keeps the offense on the field.
Carmine looking for the call from the coaches on the sideline. Height takes a handoff, but he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Might even be a loss on the play.
Like you've mentioned before,
it's like a no gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Thomas is in the slot on the right side. Moving back off the line is Carter Zimmerman, number 84. 3 wide receivers off to the right. Carmine looking out. He's got his man making a catch and avoiding a couple tackles. He's going to go all the way. Yes, he does. Scoring the touchdown was Carter Zimmerman on a 46-yard pass play.
Absolute dream start for KLC. Get a first drive touchdown against what you said one of the better defenses in the Big East.
And Zimmerman doing a great job of avoiding a tackle attempt and picked up good yardage on the play. Zimmerman had 2 catches for 21 yards last week. He's got 1 for 45 or 46 yards. Snap is down, good, and the extra point is up and through. That kick was by Lucas Kading. And with 8:55 left in the first quarter, KLC on top, 7-0. Quite a drive, Lucas. That 4th down play, I think, kind of made it.
Complete confidence booster. Gives him confidence that he can work on this defense. And then 2 plays later, he's down to 46-yard touchdown to Carter Zimmerman.
And they kind of surprised us, too, because they ran the ball 3 times in that drive.
Yeah, maybe they'll start throwing a little bit more now they're having more success with it.
I didn't see Velblum out on defense, number 15. Kept looking for him. Braden Velblum is number 15. We mentioned his 20 tackles last week. That game was against I got it somewhere.
Southern Door.
Southern Door, that's right. Kick is out of bounds. Ball is placed down at the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Caden Sturwald is number 4. He's going to be the quarterback. Charlie DePoctor and Caden Lagnowski were the 2 top running backs. They each had 14 carries last week. Inside handoff. Good defense played by KLC. Knocking the ball carrier down. That was Charlie DePoctor. And he loses a yard.
Now that's one of the things that was killer for KLC last week was the defense giving up 34 points to Howard's Grove. Great start for them right now.
Caden Arndt is the wide receiver on the left side. Quick out the other way is incomplete. Pass was intended for A.J. Dolphin. And it's going to be 3rd down and 11.
And this is not the way Oostburg wants to play football. They want to kind of put you to sleep, moving the ball slowly and scoring points like that, not just going 3 and out.
3rd and long. 3 wide receivers out to the left side. Dolphin in the slot and in motion. Sewerwald racing. He's trying to get away from the pressure, and all he can do is throw it away. It's incomplete. Another incompletion. It's going to be 4th down. Oostburg is going to be punting. Back deep to receive the punt.
Harrison Height.
Height. Velblum is doing the punting. Kick is away. Height lets it bounce. Takes Oostburg bounce and it's going to carry down to about the 22-yard line. Pretty good punt.
I mean, it couldn't start any better for KLC. Score a touchdown the first drive when you only had 6 points through 3 quarters last week, and then go and get us 3 out from Oostburg.
I think they've got Oostburg on their heels too, defensively anyway, and offensively for that matter.
Looks like they got Jake, 2 running backs in the backfield, Height and Thomas.
Pitch out to Height, trying to get around the corner, and he's going to get hit for a loss. The run defense by Oostburg has been good. Ball is placed down on the 27-yard line or so. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play.
It's been tough going running for KLC so far. They haven't been able to muster anything more than maybe a 2-yard gain here and there.
Sawacki's in the slot on the right side. He's drifting out, looking for the swing pass. Pass is complete to Thomas. He's on the loose. He could go all the way. Touchdown, KLC. 78 yards.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Thomas beat the defender, and Carmine laid it out there perfectly. What a play.
He has been a different player so far this week. 2 touchdown passes.
He was 20 for 45 with 4 interceptions. Did have 2 touchdown passes, but tonight he's been outstanding. Kick is up and good by Kading. With 7:28 remaining in the first quarter, KLC on top, 14-0.
I mean, could you ask for a better start? 14-0.
Definitely not.
And he's been placing balls perfectly. That one to Zimmerman was perfect, and then again to Jake Thomas.
The deep ball was very nice. Now, looking down on the sideline for Oostburg, Braden Velblum is walking around on the sideline. He's got to be hurt.
Yeah.
For him to not be playing. And we had mentioned last week he was their top defender in the area with his 20 tackles. But KLC's figured out the defense passing-wise, that's for sure.
Yeah, Carmine Moctezuma to start the game, 4 for 4, 132 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Dolphin and Caden Arndt are back deep to receive this kickoff. Kading, who kicked the extra points, is kicking off. Ball goes pretty deep, taken in at the 5-yard line. Looking for an opening, not finding much of one, was Dolphin. He's taken down at the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Oostburg. It was 3 and out for them on their first possession.
If you're Oostburg here, you want to take a long drive. Don't want to get Carmine back on the field right now the way he's been throwing the football. Take a long drive, get some points.
You want to get some points, get some of that mojo back because they don't have any of it right now. No wide receivers in that set, and busting through and making a tackle was
Dominic Walter.
And down on the ground for Oostburg is Jakari DeBlay. And I think he was the running back, Lucas.
Yep. With all the injuries at the running back position, he's supposed to be one of the higher up guys, maybe the 1st or 2nd string. That's a big loss for Oostburg.
No gain on that run. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. You know, one thing, and I know I talked about it in the opening, Lucas, was the defense for KLC. It's looking good so far.
Yeah. They've 3 and out, and now it's already 2nd and 13 now for Oostburg. And then the offense, who had looked good so far this year, boom, 2 touchdowns and 2 possessions.
Before the game, before we did our opening, we were talking a little bit about Kohler, and you mentioned, or about Oostburg, I mean. They didn't score a lot of points last week.
Nope.
So their defense has to be spot on, and being down 14, that may be KLC's ticket to a win.
Yeah. Oostburg didn't even score 14 points in their win last week against Southern Door. 11's all they got.
Scott, why don't you take us to a break? It doesn't look like Walker's doing very well, and why don't you take about a 1-minute break?
A black woman, Auntie Flo, receives a FEMA flood watch text alert, then texts her family in a group chat. Anyone see that weather alert? We need a plan to stay safe, especially after last year. Ready has a list of resources at ready.gov/plan. Dad sends a photo of emergency supplies and texts. Looks like we need flashlights and batteries. Brandon replies, I got us covered. Mom texts, I'll check in with Brandon. Mom replies, thanks.
Feel like a good time every time I see you.
You are the national parks, and no matter who you are or where you come from, the parks are you too.
In the time it takes to play a new album, you can get answers to deep questions like, were all those clubs in your 20s really such a bad thing? Hey, no judgment, but it's possible concerts weren't music to your ears.
1 in 4 people over 20 now have signs of noise-induced hearing loss. So let's see a hearing professional and get those ears checked.
Answers are good. Your moves? Not bad.
Back here at Kohler, where Walker had to be helped off the field. He did not look good. They took him into the tent to get some medical assistance. Lucas let me know that Carmine Montezuma is 4 for 4 for 132 yards already. It's 2nd down and 13. 3-yard loss by Walker. And hanging on Velblum on the ball, on the carry. It's the first we've seen of him in the ball game. And he picks up 1 or 2 yards, but not too much.
Yeah, like you were saying before, you'd figure he's got to be hurting. There's no way he would be sitting out, especially being one of their best players on both sides of the ball.
Pickup of 3. Makes it 3rd down and 10. Stewart at the controls for the Flying Dutchman. Blitz coming by Thomas. Missed the pass to the outside, but the receiver did not get enough for the 1st down. Making the stop was Chase Konitzer, number 55.
This KLC team just looks energized, something that they didn't have last week. They just look energized off the ball, offensively and defensively.
You didn't see who caught that ball, did you? Height back to receive the Velblom's punt. And another good punt and a good roll. It's going to carry inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line. And that's where KLC will have it. Nice to have that sun go down behind the trees.
I can actually see what's going on. KLC back on the field, 1st and 10, and Carmine's been absolutely incredible to start the game today, Marty.
Handoff inside run, and not getting much there. Was looked like that was Height on the carry. Actually lost a yard, Lucas.
Yeah, it's been tough going for him early on. That run defense for Oostburg has not let up an inch.
The one thing I like, though, is you're still keeping them honest. You know, you're not just passing. They have to still respect that. Carmine, a little swing pass out to Height, and he's going to get tackled for a big loss. Making the stop for Oostburg was Elliot DeTroy. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. Back playing defense is Caden Stewart. He's the safety. Oostburg coming with the blitz. Carmine trying to avoid it. He can't. And I don't know if they're going to put him down or if it's going to be ruled an incomplete
looks like
pass.
They're calling it complete. The side official called incomplete pass. It did kind of look like a fumble coming off his hand.
I think they're going to call him down, so it'll be a sack. And a loss. Big loss there. Well, they're going to call it an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. There goes the percentage.
Yeah.
Is he 5 for 6?
Yeah. More what we expected to see from the Oostburg defense. A lot more pressure coming towards Carmine. Not let him sit in the pocket where he can just be a pocket quarterback and throw passes down the field.
Punt is away. And it bounces. And it stops right at the 41-yard line. Zimmerman punting that one. Oostburg has not done much on offense. The defense, run defense has been good. Pass defense, not so much.
Yeah. Better last possession, but the pressure there again on Carmine. But when there's no pressure, he's free to do anything he wants with the weapons he has.
Velblom in the ball game, number 15, Braden. He's in the slot on the left side. Wide of him is Laganowski. Velblom in motion. He takes a handoff. He's hitting the backfield, and he's going to get hit for a loss of 1 or 2 yards for sure.
So far for KLC's defense, looks like the film's done them good. You know, figure and run 1st down with the way the offense runs, and they've done a nice job.
First contact was made by Carson Stopar. Hit him in the backfield, and then he just didn't have enough time to make a go of it. 2 rushes for 2 yards by Veldblum. Another inside handoff. Veldblum picks up about 5 yards or so.
If you're Oostburg, you need to get this 3rd down just to get some sort of momentum on your side.
They get a 4-yard pickup. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. Sturwald barking out the signals. And we get motion in the line. I think that's going to go on Oostburg. It is. 5-yard penalty. Make it 3rd and 12. You know, they're having trouble on offense, and to get a penalty like that really hurts.
Push you back. You're worse further away than when you started at this point with it being 3rd and 12, like you're saying.
Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. It's 3rd down at 3:04 remaining in the first quarter. Couple of long touchdown passes have put KLC on top, 14-0. Tight formation by the Flying Dutchmen. Veldblum in motion, pitch out. DePachter trying to get the corner. He gets nowhere. He gets hit for a loss. Charlie DePachter loses 2 yards.
Great pursuit there by defensive back Jack DeVries, giving him absolutely nowhere to go. And another just absolutely nothing on offense for Oostburg.
Veldblum again punting. This will be the 3rd time in the quarter. Good kick is away, end over end, and calling for the fair catch was Height. Looked like he had a chance to maybe run that one, but that's a decision he made, and we'll go with that. Sam Sawicki, actually, I think, was the receiver.
If KLC can move this ball down the field again and get another score before this quarter ends, it's going to be really tough for Oostburg to come back.
I think it's pretty tough for them right now. Height in the backfield along with Carmine Montezuma. Inside handoff to Thomas. So Jake with his first carry of the game. Jake, no gain on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Again, KLC keeping Oostburg honest by running the ball. Montezuma looking, seeing pressures. Flag in the middle of the line. Montezuma gets it up to the 30-yard line, picks up about 4 yards on the scramble, but we need to check out the flag. It happened right in the middle of the line, which generally means holding, and that's what it is. So, unfortunate penalty for KLC. So, nothing for Montezuma on that. Don't even give him a carry.
That's one of the holdings you're probably going to take if you're KLC. The constant pressure, and he's going to get hit really hard if they don't get that hold.
It almost seems like what Oostburg has to do to prevent the long passes, passing game in general, is blitz.
Yep. Don't give Carmine any time to get comfortable. If he starts to get comfortable, it's going to be a real problem for Oostburg.
Veldblum still on the sideline when it comes to defense. Zimmerman is wide to the right. Sawicki is in the slot, and they try a run up the middle. Height on the carry, not much there. No gain. 3rd down and 15. No, that's not right. It's 3rd down and about 20. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Montezuma back, looking, he's got time, and now he's hit. Gets away from the first tackler, but not the second. He's knocked down at the 5-yard line. Loss of 6 on the play. Make that 8, loss of 8. Zimmerman coming in for KLC to do the punting. Back deep is AJ Dolphin.
I think Oostburg's starting to figure out what works for them on defense, not letting Carmine get comfortable and getting pressure to them quickly.
It's the second punt in a row. Oostburg had a little trouble getting the right bodies out there. Short punt, but takes a pretty good bounce. Going to get out of bounds at about the 40, make it the 38-yard line. Not that good of a punt. Oostburg's going to have great field position.
It could be what they need to get going a little bit, you know, start on KLC's side of the field.
I think this is by far the best position Oostburg has had in the ball game.
It's not really been close either.
16.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Caden Stewart comes in, barking out the signals for his team. Charlie DePachter in the backfield. Fake handoff. Looping pass. Sliding catch is made by Dolphin. That goes for a first down. Down to the 28-yard line.
That's probably going to be the end of the quarter unless they get a quick snap off.
I don't think they're going to do it. No, they're going to let the clock run out. And after 1 quarter of play, KLC on top, 14-0. How long was it?
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Can you hear me through this?
I can hear you. Just enough. Chris Wright is got some responsibilities with family, and that's why he's not here tonight. Lucas taking over, and big thank you, Lucas, for stepping in. This is great.
Well, thank you for the opportunity, Marty.
Lucas and I worked all summer together with Sheboygan A's live stream broadcast, and that was a treat. Kind of miss Emma, though.
Yeah.
Emma loading when we need her.
Part of the A-team.
Dolphin in motion, inside handoff to DePachter. Not much doing there. Stop is made by Dominic Walter.
He's been a presence in that interior D-line so far for KLC. He's had 2 pretty big tackles for them already.
Give DePachter 1 yard on the play. Second down and 9. 3 wide receivers off to the left. Quick out, not a very good pass. It's incomplete. Looked like KLC had it pretty well defended anyway, even if DePachter had been able to catch it. Third down and 9.
Yeah.
Oostburg really having trouble mounting anything on offense.
I would assume if they don't get this, that it's for sure going for fourth down. I don't think kicking a field goal from this range would be what they would do, especially down 14 right away.
I like your thinking. Bellbloom deep in the I formation. Fake handoff. Sewerwald looking. He gets away from a couple tacklers and gets down the sideline. He's still in bounds and gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line.
That's a big-time play for Oostburg right there. Making something out of nothing, getting 15, 20-yard gain out of that's pretty incredible.
It's going to be first down on the 12-yard line. I believe it's going to be a 15-yard pickup. Two defenders for KLC had a shot at him. He did a good job of avoiding those players.
Looked like he was going to be sacked for a 10-yard loss early on in that play.
12-yard pickup. Inside handoff. Nothing doing there. Again, near the bottom of the pile was Dominic Walter. DePoctor on the carry.
Not much in the running game for either side so far.
That was DePoctor's fourth carry of the game. He only has a minus 2 yards.
Especially for a guy who rushed for 91 yards last week. Not something you're used to seeing from him.
Sturwald ducking under center. Two wide receivers to the left and the right. Quick drop and the pass is complete, but wrestled down hard at about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Huge play right now for Oostburg. You know, get the touchdown. You don't want to settle for a 4th down and have to worry about losing this great field position.
Pick up a 6 on the play. Big 3rd down play. 2 men in motion. That'll be a penalty. Illegal motion, 5-yard penalty. And I'll tell you, you know, with the way their offense is not clicking, you just can't take those kind of penalties.
Can't shoot yourself in the foot when you can't move the ball.
Exactly. 9:38 left in the first half. KLC on top, 14-0. Had a deep ball to Jake Thomas and another deep ball to Carter Zimmerman for the 2 scores. Sewerwald looking, he's being pressured again, throwing deep into the end zone. It's incomplete. Good pressure by KLC. It's going to be 4th down and 9. They might be sending in the field goal kicking team.
Not much you can do there if you're Sturwald right off the snap. He's got 3 guys running at him, just trying to live.
The other thing that made it tough for him was he's heading off to the left, and trying to throw with your right hand is quite difficult. Sturwald is going to do the holding on this parent field goal attempt. Rowan Otto in to do the kicking. Good snap. Kick is up and through. Nice field goal kick there. About 32-yard field goal. Makes it 14-3. KLC on top.
You know, maybe give Oostburg a little bit of confidence. You know, put some points up. They got good field position. At least they got something out of it.
Well, hopefully that doesn't set KLC back too much. They're going to get the ball back. That's a good thing. Our next game will be next week, Friday. It's a 7 o'clock contest. Green Bay East comes to town to play Sheboygan South. I saw online today that they had lost last night, and they lost their first game, so they're 0-2. North won their first game. They're playing tonight at West Bend East.
Yeah.
During our coverage, WSCS high school football, we have 3 KLC games, 3 South and 3 North games. One, of course, being the North-South game. And then we're going to take a trip out to Lakeland College on October 5th. It's their homecoming. They're going to play Benedictine. Kick not very deep. Dolphin can't get it. DePachter picks it up, and he's going to get hit inside the 20-yard line. Oh, my.
Could have been a nightmare situation there. Last thing you want is give Oostburg good field position again.
Jake Thomas on the return. Finally got the ball back. Lewis Baxter, big number 25, is at tackle. Alongside of him is Ethan McKnight, number 63. The left side of the line is pretty big. Fake handoff by Montezuma, trying to get to the outside. He throws as he's being hit. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Again, Oostburg playing pretty good defense.
After that first drive, the first 2 drives for KLC, not much has gone right for them.
No, I like the idea of faking the run and then rolling out, but defense wasn't fooled. There's a penalty on the play. They're going to march it back. Half the distance to the goal to about the 9-yard line. Pretty sure that was holding, Lucas, on the rollout, trying to keep Montezuma protected, and had to grab the defender. Blitz coming, handoff, and almost slipping through was Thomas, the running back. Check that height, the running back. And he loses yardage. Loses 4 yards on the carry. And what KLC has to do here is just take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding and running the ball, and you kind of have to really figure, is running the ball the best option to try to keep them out of the end zone?
3rd down and 23. Velblum out there on defense, number 15.
Big play, you know, even if he's hurt, you kind of want him out there for a 3rd, 5th, 23 from their own 5.
It almost seems like he's more valuable saving him for defense than it is offense.
I would agree.
We're not sure what the delay is.
It's like a
timeout. KLC, that's probably what the delay is. With 8:01 remaining in the first half, KLC on top, 14-3.
Hey, boss. Okay.
Said I'm fine.
Me the bed, see you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it, and we lost it.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
One of the best rushers last week for Oostburg was Keegan Legandowski, and we see him out of uniform on the sideline. Number 22. Last week he had 14 carries for 63 yards. So some good players from both sides. are out for tonight's game.
It's tough for Oostburg, you know, that's two of their running backs that we assume are hurting, you know, with Velboom and now Lewandowski.
All right, 3rd and 23. Ball on the 5-yard line. Montezuma looking. He's going to scramble out of the pocket, but he's going to hit down at the 6. So give Carmine a 1-yard gain on the play. Zimmerman will have his back heels on the back of the end zone.
I mean, Carmine's getting absolutely no time in that pocket right now to do much of anything.
Right. Punt is end over end, calling for the fair catch, and making it at the 37-yard line was A.J. Dolphin. And again, Oostburg with great field position, but their offense has not been very good. And KLC's defense has been awesome.
Yeah. Again, good pass rush, and the secondary that kind of struggled last week against Howard's Grove has been pretty solid so far.
DePoctor and Velbloom in the backfield. Dolphin is the slot back out on the left side. Handoff, second back through. Velbloom gets it down to the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 2 yards.
Not really any room for Veldboom to go again against this KLC defense.
You know, we talked about DePoctor and his 4 carries. Veldboom has carried it 4 times also, but only 8 yards. 2nd down and 8. Hand up to Dolphin on the end around, and he gets it down inside the 30. Looks like he's got the first down.
Looks like it's coming back, though, with a flag on the field.
Oh, no. Holding on Oostburg. Negates that carry. I haven't been charting the penalties, but it's got to be at least 3 so far. This one a 10-yarder.
You just can't have for Oostburg's penalties when it's been struggle for him on offense.
2nd down and 18, ball spotted on the 45-yard line. Caden Weavers was the wide receiver on this side. And again, another whistle and a penalty. Illegal procedure on Oostburg. Pushes them back a little bit farther. Ball spotted right on the 50-yard line. 10, 15,
Makes
25,
the job tougher.
28 yards, I think, to go for a first down. 23 yards. Sewerwald keeping it. He's got a little bit of an opening. Knocks away one tackler and gets taken down at the 40. Gives Sewerwald a 10-yard pickup.
Nice stiff arm on his way on that run.
Problem is, he's still got 3rd down and 13.
The only source of offense for Oostburg so far has been Sturwell running the football.
Chase Konitzer, number 55, moving over to the right end spot. High snap. Sewerwald gets it, and he's going to get taken down right at the 40, but a flag comes in. It looked like face mask on KLC. Words being exchanged on the sideline. Michael Putnam letting them know what's up. Face mask.
Tough call. You don't want to give them free yards if you're KLC, especially
it's
down
going to
in
make
your
it
own territory.
first down right at the 25-yard line.
Much less on a 3rd and 13.
So far in the ball game, Stewart is 3 for 7. Another end around to Dolphin. He stays on his feet, spins away, and gets down to about the 11-yard line. Make it the 16-yard line. Pickup of 9. Give him 8 yards on the pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 2. 4:35 and counting left in the first half.
Oostburg's got to punch this one in. Get this game within 1 score.
Man in motion, pitch out to the left, right. DePachter gets it down to the 6-yard line. Nice run by him. 11-yard pickup. Charlie now in the plus range for yards gained. He was at -2, but that run put him up to +9. 9 yards and 5 carries. KLC needs to tighten up the defense right now. Fake handoff to Dolphin. Sewerwald keeps it, gets it down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be first down and 1.
This is more of the offense we figured we'd see from Oostburg. Kind of put you to sleep running the football.
They've been doing that end around to Dolphin, and that time he faked it and kept it, and it worked out quite well.
Yep.
2nd and goal from the 2. And good push up the middle, and Oostburg is in the end zone. (14-9). KLC still on top. What Oostburg didn't do on those first couple of possessions by KLC was they didn't do any blitzing.
Nope.
And they got chewed up. Now, since that time, they've been doing a lot of blitzing. And
you can feel the momentum completely shift in this game on Oostburg's side.
Kick is blocked. Getting through there and making the block was Suwalki, number 21. Sam Suwalki. Am I saying that right? So with 3:26 left in the first half, it's 14-9 KLC. I know it's just a missed extra point, but it's got to swing the momentum a little bit towards KLC.
Give them something to build on, you'd think. Maybe they can move the ball a little on offense now.
That last possession was the first time we saw Oostburg really do anything on offense, although they did get a little help with the face mask call. But
and like you were saying, that end around kind of got things going, and then you fake the end around, you got everyone fooled.
Yep, got him down in that at the 2-yard line. That put him in position to score. We can hear the Oostburg coaches on the other side of the press box sending information down to their sideline about what to do on offense and defense. Height, one of the return men back deep. And it's taken at the 10-yard line by Sawicki. And he breaks loose. He gets it all the way out past the 40-yard line.
Again, this is how the game started for KLC. They got a nice return, starting in good field position. Carmine went right down the field with it.
KLC in great position. Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line. Great field position, and they have plenty of time left. Make it the 47-yard line. Give them another yard. 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Carmine Montezuma takes the snap, drifting back. Fires down the field. What a throw. It was, look, Caden Stewart had it right in his arms and it bounced away, but Vinny with a good arm. Does he play any baseball?
He does. Yeah, he does. Dangerous territory, though, throwing double coverage like that. Tough play for Zimmerman to make over there.
Zimmerman, a big target. He goes 6'5". 3 wide receivers off to the left. Blitz coming. Gets there late, and the ball bounces incomplete by Montezuma. Now, there was a Vinny Montezuma I had as a student over at Jefferson, and I know he played basketball at Lutheran High, but you said Carmine, was he a student at Lutheran?
He was, yes.
And he transferred to?
Kohler.
Kohler, okay. So Carmine, student at Kohler High School now. 3rd down and 10. Down the middle, it's caught. Thomas making the catch inside the 45-yard line. What a pass. 15-yard pickup on that play. Carmine able to find Thomas right in the middle of the zone defense. Thomas in the slot on the left side. 3 wide receivers to the left. Quick throw is incomplete. Siwaki was not able to make the catch.
It's been really a tale of 2 games so far for Carmine. You know, he's completed the first 5 passes for 127 yards, and now he just won for his last 6, and he's got 10 yards.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 43 of Oostburg. Carmine back. He's got time. Quick throw is incomplete. Missed his intended receiver, Siwaki, by quite a bit. I thought he had enough time. He could have, just settled in and threw the ball.
This possession, he's been given a little bit more time, but still it's been tough for him to make a couple good throws.
Well, being 3rd down and 10, I would think Oostburg is going to do some blitzing.
You would have to figure.
Velblum is out there. He's over on the right side. We haven't called his number yet for any tackles. Coming in. Time. Again. Flag flies in the middle of the line. That generally means it's going to be a holding call. Holding on KLC. Let's see if Oostburg takes the penalty or just puts it at 4th down.
You would think they would decline it, let them have 4th down 10. Looks like they might accept this.
Yeah, they're moving it back. Makes it 4th down and 20. Interesting.
Should be 3rd down. Should be 3rd down and
That's
20.
right, should be 3rd down. The scoreboard operator has not been very quick tonight. Montezuma looking, under pressure, gets away 1 tackler, gets away a 2nd tackler, and Velblum makes the stop at the 46-yard line. Seven-yard pickup by Montezuma. It's going to make it 4th down. Timeout Oostburg.
Now it's a decision for KLC. Do you risk it with the way that Oostburg moved the ball down the field last time, 4th and 12? Or do you just punt it away?
Montezuma was able to get away from Elliott Detroit, number 23. He was hot on his tail, but he was not able to get away from Velblum. He made a nice tackle. There's 2:16 left in the first half. KLC on top with their 2 first quarter touchdowns, 14-9. Action has been hot and heavy.
Yeah.
Here at Eben Field in Kohler, Wisconsin. Great facility. Press boxes on the west side and the east side. We're on the east side where Oostburg is located. Brand new baseball field out here too. All right, Zimmerman is back to punt. Looks like Sewerwald might be back returning it. His kick is angled out of bounds, takes a bounce towards the end zone. It's going to be rolling all the way down to the 1 yard line. Oh my, what a punt.
Perfect placement by Zimmerman on that punt.
That puts Oostburg in a big hole. And KLC's been pretty good against the run. The last drive, they gave up a couple of big plays, but for the most part, they've done well. Spot that ball on the 2 yard line.
Even though Oostburg moved the ball well last time, you don't want to ever start a drive at your own 2 yard line.
98 yards is a long way to go.
Especially 2 minutes.
Dolphin last week carried the ball 4 times for 31 yards. He was last into the huddle, and penalty on Velblum. He took off too soon. Now that's 2 penalties. We're not sure if it was Velblum's fault on the double in motion thing, but they only lose 1 yard though, Lucas.
I guess that's the
the one advantage of being pushed back on your side of the field.
The only problem is it's your own 1 yard line.
Yeah. First down and 11. Sewerwald under center. Quarterback keeper. He gets it out. He slips away from a couple of tacklers. He's on the loose. Gets it out to about the 15 or 16 yard line. Make it the 18.
Huge. That's gigantic play for Oostburg to get out of their own territory like that.
Well, he was grabbed right in the middle of the pile and was able to slip away.
Sturwald's running's really been the source of this Oostburg offense so far.
Sewerwald with 5 carries for 45 yards. 2 wide receivers left and right. Sewerwald dropping back, and the pass is caught. On the loose is DePachter. He gets it out. There's a penalty. Gets it out over the 40-yard line. Let's see what the penalty is all about.
Looks like face mask indication from the line judge.
It is face mask on KLC. Give DePachter a 23-yard completion.
Fifth penalty already on KLC, and it's been costing them.
Still 1:45 left, and Oostburg has 2 timeouts remaining. Clock is winding. Quick pass is incomplete. Looking for DePachter again.
Oh, it's been two different teams. Tough start for Oostburg. Now they're starting to figure out on offense. KLC, really great start. Now they're trying to figure stuff out on the offensive side of the ball.
Two wide receivers, left and right again. Sewerwall looking, tries to hit Dolphin in the middle of the field, but ball was behind him, incomplete. KLC trying to hang on. They've got the lead, 14-9. Looks like Oostburg is starting to get their sea legs.
Starting to get a little bit of a feel for this KLC defense.
Dolphin had 2 catches last week for 10 yards. He's got a couple here tonight. Oh, what a rush. Boy, oh boy, KLC in there in a hurry. Making the first hit was Michael Putnam leading the charge, and it's a loss.
Huge play
sack
there. KLC really needed something like that to kind of shift momentum. It had really been going all the way toward Oostburg lately.
And a timeout is called. I'm not sure if KLC called that timeout. With it being 4th down, that's what you would think. Ball is on the 48-yard line.
Do you think they dare go for this one, Marty?
Definitely not. You got to. They're only down 5 points. You know, touchdown gives them the lead. You don't even have to kick the extra point. And KLC is showing they can be very explosive.
Yep. They got some playmakers at wide receiver, that's for sure.
I told my wife before I left, I said, last game KLC threw 45 times. This is going to be a long ball game. They haven't thrown 45 times, but that still is a long ball game. A lot of penalties.
That is for sure.
Braden Velboom is back deep to do the punting. And Siwaki is back to get it. Good spiral punt. Ball checks up right at about the 20-yard line. So get KLC pretty deep.
Minute, 21 seconds for this KLC offense to make something happen before half.
Mason Montemayor in the ball game. Sewerwald stays in along with DePoctor. AJ Dolphin in there. A lot of two-way players for the Flying Dutchmen.
Bacher and Velboom, obviously the two big ones.
Carmine, quick pass out. Complete. Racing down the field, getting good yardage. Sawacki on the catch. He started on 20. That pass got him out to the 36-yard line. 16-yard pickup. Clock running. Rolling down to a minute remaining. Blitz is coming. Carmine with a good pass. Thomas going high, but not able to come down with it. Thomas pleading for a pass interference, but no call.
That throw maybe just a tad bit lower could be a huge gain for KLC.
Ooh, and Thomas went up high for that ball. So you're right; it didn't need to be much lower. Montezuma has him up on the line. Hoyland Anderson out to this side, but the pass goes over to the other side to Sawicki, and he makes the catch out to about the 40-yard line. Not sure if he got the first down. Depends on the spot. They're going to spot it right at the 45-yard line, so it's going to be a 9-yard pickup and 3rd and 1, and a timeout is called.
Seeing a little bit more consistency from Moctezuma on this possession. trying to get a little bit more time, not as much blitzing from Oostburg, kind of sitting back. So he's looked much better on this possession. Carmine's up to 162 passing yards. Most of that obviously coming on the first 2 drives, but.
Yeah, you mentioned that he started off hotter than a pistol, but it's cooled down quite a bit since then.
A lot of that to do with the blitz that Oostburg brought.
I think one of the things where Carmine has definitely improved from last week is he hasn't thrown any interceptions.
No, he's only threw really that one dangerous throw to Zimmerman across the middle.
Right, just the one.
Other than that, yeah, he's been pretty efficient with his passes.
Two wide receivers off to the right, inside handoff, but the running back is stopped, but did get the first down.
It's like that's Thomas.
That was Thomas on the carry. Oh, they got a bad spot. They're going to have to measure that. Boy, I thought he had the first down easy, but they spotted it down just over the 45-yard line, and that's where the marker is. Hey, we know those chain guy.
Chain gang.
Tell us who those are.
Lutheran High basketball coaches, Cole Lewis and Nick Verhagen, assistant coach Lewis and head coach Verhagen. And you got Coach Durst down there.
38.8 seconds left in the first half. KLC missed the first down by about a half a yard. That would go for Jake then as a no gain.
Yeah, looked like I agree with you that he had it by easily.
Yeah, look the way he fell down. He was in fine shape, but referee spotted it back. Fourth down, they're going for it. Handoff, and that time Thomas gets the first down. Give him 2 yards on the run. Again, I thought it was a bad spot. I thought he got it up another whole yard, but referees didn't see it that way. Clock is running, 30 seconds left. Blitz on the Montezuma, slips by one tackler, and he gets hit. He can't quite get away from the second and third tackler, and he's knocked down at the 45-yard line. Give him a loss of 2, and that may be the last. Give him a loss of 4.
Looks like they're going.
4 seconds left. They're going to get one more play off. They do. I believe KLC was offside, and the pass goes incomplete. And Oostburg is not going to accept that penalty, and we should be at halftime. Montezuma looked like he may have gotten hit after the play, but he's okay. And that is the last play of the first half. We're at halftime here at Evan Field with KLC on top, 14-9.
As a dad, every day is a challenge. To make sure that the time that I have, I spend with them. It doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to try and to teach them. When they learn something new, and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
It may sound funny, but hearing actually happens in our brains, not our ears. Our ears are like mail carriers that deliver sound, so our brains can figure out what's going on. So what is going on? Well, it's pretty simple. When our ears work better, our brains hear better. And that's a happier thing. Like Happy Dance, happier.
Hearing loss puts you at greater risk for dementia. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked.
In the society that we were brought up in, it's very hard on little black boys. You have to navigate feelings and emotions so the world don't get you.
Sometimes when I cry, I won't know how I'm feeling or why I'm crying.
I just grew up never feeling like it was okay to cry.
Yeah.
And so he really forced me to have to reconnect with the kid that didn't get to cry.
That's beautiful.
We don't cry. We gon' take our piece of the
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm missing this. Okay, Grandma. I see you.
Don't get stuck at home with the flu. A flu shot is the best way to prevent the flu and its potentially serious complications. It keeps you, your community, and loved ones protected. Don't get flu FOMO. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm missing this. Man, it's lonely. Like, going through life lonely.
There is the therapeutic aspect of music, just expressing how you feel. I'm going to talk to Howie about his feelings, make it into a song.
It's time.
Oh, it's really
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
You crank it and the beat just moves you right down the hallway. Why not? It doesn't hurt anyone. But listening too long and too loud can actually hurt your hearing. Excessive volume in earbuds, stadiums, and at concerts, even loud machinery, can damage hearing in just 15 minutes.
1 in 5 people 12 years and older now has some kind of hearing loss. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked and boogie on.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because it felt like a failure. And then I realized, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. So if you want to talk to your kids, you have to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Hey, honey. We thought we'd try something new.
Family art hour. What do you think?
You got jokes. You're funny.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
It may sound funny, but hearing actually happens in our brains, not our ears. Our ears are like mail carriers that deliver sound, so our brains can figure out what's going on. So what is going on? Well, it's pretty simple. When our ears work better, our brains hear better. And that's a happier thing. Like Happy Dance, happier.
Hearing loss puts you at greater risk for dementia. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
If anyone knows the joy of rescuing animals, it's me. Just ask my rescues, who are all very important members of my family. Your life can also be forever changed by adopting a shelter pet. And it's not just about the happiness your pet gets from finding a loving home, but that which you'll get from bringing them into your life. The heroes at American Humane have been helping animals for more than 140 years. You can learn more at AmericanHumane.org.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy, and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training on a Friday afternoon, and the very next day he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving a gun are fatal. You don't know how much somebody can hide what's going on inside their head. Store your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Today, we face an unprecedented crisis. Tens of millions of refugees have been forced from their homes. But you can make a difference. Turn disruption and despair to hope and opportunity. Even small amounts make a big difference. Provide shelter, support, or jobs in your community. The more we understand, the greater sense of belonging we create. Act now. Visit supportcrisisrelief.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Back at Evan Field in Kohler, Wisconsin, we're at halftime with KLC on top, 14-9. We're going to give you some halftime stats. Keep in mind these are unofficial, but it's what we have. We'll go through Oostburg first. They rushed the ball 17 times for 70 yards, passed 4 out of 10 for only 36 yards for a 106-yard total. I've got them for 5 penalties. I think it was a little more than that, but they came on at the end of the first half. They didn't do much in the beginning of the first half. What do you got for KLC?
KLC's got, excluding the sacks, they got 11 rushes for just 6 yards, so not much on the ground for them. And then we look at passing, Carmine's 8 of 16, 162 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Most of that obviously coming on those first couple of drives.
I know they were long touchdown passes. How long were they? The one to Zimmerman and then to Thomas.
The one to Zimmerman was 46 yards, and then the one to Thomas, 74 yards. So that's a pretty good chunk.
A lot of yards on those 2 pass plays. In a minute and 10 seconds left until get ready for the second half. What do you look for for KLC to do to get the offense a little more consistent?
I mean, you guys got to have better blocking up front. You know, got to give Carmine a little bit of time to get comfortable, because if he's got no time, it's been tough for him to make passes. So I feel like
defensively, what does KLC have to do?
Just to defend the run. I mean, that's where they're going to hurt. Oostburg's going to hurt you is by the run. Obviously, you said 4 of 10, 36 yards. The pass hasn't really done too much to him so far.
It seemed to me the first couple of possessions for KLC, Oostburg was playing back a little bit. You know, I mean, they were up on the line and things, but they weren't doing any blitzing. They did a lot of blitzing the latter part, and that's the part where you talk about the blocking. Got to pick up those rushers.
Yeah, obviously it's really tough, you know, when you got 6 or 7 guys coming at you, but it's just...
I believe I gave you a wrong name. The kid that was injured in the first quarter was Jakari DeBlay for Oostburg. He was number 1. He's a sophomore, goes 5'11", 180, so good-sized kid, and unfortunate for him. As we look out on the field, I don't see a number 1 moseying out there, at least in uniform. But anything that we find out about that injury, of course, we'll let you know.
And what we were talking about before with running backs, especially how much they rely on it, and a couple of them have been hurt so far. Saw Legowski on the...
Right. And same with KLC, you know, having Vinny was their third-string quarterback. He's come on doing a better job this week than he did last week.
Yep.
And you know what? I still like what they were doing at the beginning. KLC was running the ball a little bit, even though they didn't have much success.
They've
helped out.
Kind of gone away from the run last couple possessions, trying to move the ball through the air.
Richard Bartson, our cameraman, up on top. Eric Wiesman down below. Just got word that our game next week at South is going to be a 5:30 kickoff. So need to get there early. Lucas, I don't think you'll be with us that game. I think Chris Wright is scheduled to be back. But it's Green Bay East at Sheboygan South, 5:30 kickoff. And of course, we look forward to bringing you that game. For the year, KLC is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games, with the 10th being hopefully a WIAA playoff game. Hopefully one of the teams, KLC, North or South, will make it to the playoffs. We'll just have to see on that. I don't see a number 1 down there, Lucas.
No, I do not either. Hopefully he's all right.
Let me check and see.
We got our inside Oostburg person checking on DeBlay's injury. She's talking to the coaches next door, trying to get us that information. If there is any advantage here for Oostburg, is they do get the opening kickoff for the second half.
Huge possession, try to take the lead in this game. You know, really put KLC on rough spot.
DeBlay suffered a break. It's either in the leg or the foot. Our informant was not clear on that. She didn't know what it is, but he was taken to the hospital, so he's out. Dolphin and Arndt are back deep to take this kickoff. Dolphin has it. Has a bit of an opening in the middle and gets it all the way out to the 40-yard line. Took it at about the 12-yard line, and a nice return.
We've seen what good field position has done for these two offenses today. It's really been, they've been a whole lot more successful when they've gotten ball past the 40-yard line.
The one thing that was different than this possession right here is the times that Oostburg scored, they had the ball in KLC territory to start with. Sorry, guys. First carry was by the quarterback, Caden Stewart.
It looks like we got an injury.
Oh, boy. Thank you. Ooh, this is bad. We can't see our papers at all. We can't see our papers at all if we're getting ready. Sorry, guys.
Can you guys use this lamp here? She's got a lamp here. I got a lamp here too. I got lamps. We got lamps.
Looks like it's Jake Thomas on the injury. Looks like just a cramp.
I saw that. We're back and running. Hopefully that injured player will be okay.
Jake Thomas.
It's second, Jake Thomas. Oh, man, that's a bad loss. Surwald keeps it, taking it up the middle, slips by a couple of tacklers, and gets it in KLC territory at the 42-yard line.
Looked like with Thomas, though, just a cramp. Seemed to walk off the field all right. Should be back pretty soon.
17-yard pickup. Surwald now with 59 yards rushing. And we mentioned 36 passing so far. First and 10 at the 41. Bad snap. Searwold able to control it. Again, bouncing through, gets it down to the 35-yard line.
I mean, that's just been the way they've had to move the ball. Let Searwold go and run for it.
Searwold with 6 yards on the pickup. Turn the lights off in the press box. The coaching staff on the other side of the press box had trouble seeing because of the glare. So we're happy to help them out. Handoff on an end around. Good defense played by KLC. One of the players getting off the bottom of the pile, making the stop, was Nolan Anderson.
Here's
it's spelled L-N-O-L-Y-N. Everybody's got to be a little special. Lucas. All right, we got 3rd down and 4. Big play for KLC. 6 players up on the line, 7th moving up. Bellbloom has it, does a stiff arm. He's through the line of scrimmage, stays on his feet and gets it inside the 20-yard line.
That run game really coming alive for Oostburg right now.
Ball is spotted at the 17. 17-yard pickup on that play. Bellbloom now with 5 carries for 25 yards. DePoctor is the lone back in the backfield. And penalty. Looks like Oostburg was moving a little too soon.
Yeah, 3 or 4 false starts on them now today, right?
Yep.
Something around that.
Another 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 15. Ball on the 18. No, that's not right. Ball's on the 23-yard line. Three wide receivers off to the right side of the formation. The last time they did this, they tried to get a quick out with the 2 blockers, but it was incomplete. And there it is. DePoctor makes a catch, but his knee was down. Had to go down to make the catch. He did, but he's down at the 27-yard line. Loss on the play.
Yeah, it's a big mistake there from DePoctor.
Loss of about 2 yards. Loss of 4 yards. Thanks, Lucas.
Anytime.
Two wide receivers off to the right. Arndt. Pitch out to DePoctor, trying to get to the outside. He slips by 2 tacklers, and he's on the loose. Boy, they had a clear shot at him, so Wicki had a good shot at him and just missed him. And DePoctor gets it all the way down inside the 10-yard, make it right at the 9-yard line.
Tough run in there from Charlie DePoctor. To bounce that one outside is no easy task. He should have been down in the backfield, but great playmaking there from him.
18-yard pickup gives DePoctor 46 yards. Make it 27 yards for DePoctor. Run up the middle, gets nowhere.
Looks like 4th down.
Searwold on the keeper gets nothing. One player is down, but bouncing up. Is that Conitzer, number 55?
Yeah, another.
Now he's back down. He's hurt.
Another huge impact player for KLC. Looks like Thomas is back in the game for KLC
Okay,
as well.
That's good. Conitzer, one of their better defenders. He's done a good
and
job
left
tonight.
tackles, too.
Well, it's 4th and 9. No, 1st and 9.
4th and 1.
4th and 1. What do you do?
I think that you got to go. If you're Oostburg, you don't think they can stop the Hubie sneak 2 times in a row. You don't really want to kick the field goal. It's a big risk, and you're still down by a possession.
Yes, right. I agree with you. Go for it. And if you don't make it, you still got KLC back deep.
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Well, one thing that's going to make it tough is having Conitzer out of the game.
Especially for a play like this.
Lewis Baxter moving over to the right side of defensive line. Push up the middle. It looks like Oostburg has it. On the keeper that time was Caden Stuarwald.
I mean, this is exactly what Oostburg does. This is creeping up on a 6-minute possession, and KLC's yet to touch the ball in this half. Already almost halfway through it.
3-yard pickup. Ball is first and goal at the 6-yard line. 3 wide receivers again out to the right. Stuarwald keeping it, was going to go off the left side, off left tackle, but never got out there. Great defensive play by KLC. So Wicki getting off the bottom of the pile was right in there. No gain.
Looks like down on the Oostburg sideline, Braden Velboom trying to stretch out a little bit. Looks like he's hurting down there.
Yeah, he's back on the sideline again. He was just out there for a couple of plays offensively. Dolphin in the slot on the right side. Sewerwald looking for him, couldn't get him. Now he drops back, throws into the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Making the catch for the Flying Dutchman was Caden Weavers, number 5.
What a catch in the back of the end zone. More importantly, what a good throw from Sturwald, rolling to his right. This game's flipped on its head, Marty.
Yeah, that was tough. They had good pressure. Sturwald, got to give him credit. He hung in there quite well.
Feels like in this game, Sturwald's been better when there has been pressure.
That extra point is good. Makes the score Oostburg 16, KLC 14.
Even more importantly for Oostburg, 6.5-minute possession. KLC hasn't even touched the ball yet. We're more than halfway through the quarter.
Well, they're going to have to get the offense squared away. It was early on. Oostburg had, 0 success on offense. And the latter part of the first half, and it's been KLC having trouble offensively. Need to get Vinny going again. Not Vinny, Caden.
Carmine.
Carmine. Montezuma.
Yeah, big possession coming up for KLC. They need to put some points on the board. Cool down Oostburg a little bit.
Harrison Height, number 3, is back deep, and Sam Sawaki, number 21, also back there. Doing the kickoff is Luke Laurier. Good catch made on the 11-yard line. Sawicki gets dropped at about the 26-yard line.
And it looks like Sawicki's down.
going to be 1st and 10 for KLC, and another player down along the sideline, Lucas.
Yeah, Sawicki. It's the same thing with Thomas.
It was him?
No, Thomas before. Same thing with Sawicki. It's the cramps.
Oh, got to hydrate.
Yep, that's what they were doing to give him some water. Hopefully he'll be back out there soon.
Little break in the action, obviously. It's a good offensive drive by Oostburg, 60 yards. Took possession after a nice kickoff return at the 40. Beautiful night here for football. Yeah. Check my phone. We didn't do the game time temperature tonight.
Or we didn't do trivia either.
Yeah. Things change.
It's like Sawicki's back on his feet.
Getting ready for action again. Here we go. 1st and 10, Carmine takes it, pass in the middle, complete. Big gain. Nice catch made out there by Sawicki. No, number 22, he's not in our program. We're not sure who that was. We don't have a 22 on the roster for KLC. Another pass outside. That ball is caught. And a good run. That was by Marion Boyland. All the way down, all the way up to the, down to the 44-yard line.
Looks like he's hurt, Marty.
Not another one. We get a 14-yard pickup from Carmine to his teammate Marion Boyland, and Boyland was the one injured.
Yep.
Did they cross the 45? Was it beyond the 50? All right, I'll walk.
Scott, why don't you take us to a 1-minute break while they tend to that player?
The power of the knock is food. Your stew's delicious. I'm 88 years old, and I was with the Ice Capades when I was young. Now, being as old as I am, I lose balance. I don't like ending up this way, but what am I going to do? I got Meals on Wheels for the 5 years that I've been here. It's nice to know they come, and if you feel like talking, you can talk to them. I could talk for forever. They're totally a blessing.
The great thing about a hearing check? No one makes you drink weird stuff, or drills your teeth, or dilates your eyes. It's just soothing me time in a quiet booth. Then bam, you can do the happy dance, because you're all done.
Untreated hearing loss puts you at greater risk for depression and anxiety. So what's holding you back? Let's see a hearing professional and get those ears checked.
Carmine looking, pulls it back down. He's going to run with it, but a nice tackle is made by Nick Swart. Give Carmine a pickup of 4 yards. Boylan, the injured player, was able to go off under his own power. Hopefully he'll be back in the ball game. Thomas in the slot on the right side. Montezuma breaks a couple of tackles, and then he's hit and stopped inside the 40-yard line. Make it about the 38. Give him a 2-yard pickup. It's going to be 3rd down. Another strong tackle made by Oostburg.
Is that Carmine hurt? You doing okay?
Yeah, he's looks like he's gonna stay out there though. He might have hit his hand. I got his hand banged up a little bit, or his wrist. He's staying in though. Mateo Cruz out there, wide to the right. Vinny, Carmine, pass is underthrown and intercepted. Sturwald, the Oostburg quarterback, makes that catch. Interception, pardon me. Mark that on your notes, who made the interception. Mark that on your notes, who made the interception. Number 4, Sturwald. With 3:11 left in the third quarter, Oostburg takes possession on their 22-yard line.
Things just going bad to worse for KLC so far.
Dolphin and Arndt are wide right. Inside handoff and going nowhere was the running back. Getting off the bottom of the pile was Dominic Walter.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good game defensively. He made a lot of big tackles for KLC.
Charlie DePachter on that carry loses one.
KLC needs to get off the field quickly. They can't let Oostburg go down the field, run the football.
Second down and 11. Quick out, ball is complete. Good pass and catch by DePachter. He gets it out to the 32-yard line.
Looks like they're giving him a first down on that one, just barely.
11. First and 10 for the Flying Dutchmen. Ball spotted on the 33. Fake handoff. Pass is complete to Dolphin out at the 43-yard line. That could be a first down.
Looks like it just could be a tad short, 2nd and 1 for Oostburg.
Yeah, give him a 9-yard pickup. Dolphin with 3 catches for 27 yards. Sturwald is 4 for 4 this half.
With an interception. On defense.
Yeah, on defense. I was thinking, what are you talking about? Yeah. Good defense there. KLC pushing Velblum back. Getting up off the bottom of the pile was Dominic Walter again. We've called his name a few times.
Huge third down for KLC. Need to get off the field here.
No gain on that carry. Sturwald in the shotgun this time. Haven't seen him back there very often in this position. Ball is thrown and incomplete.
Dropped.
Great tackle made by Height.
Dropped it, I think, Marty.
I know he did.
Oh.
He had it, and then he got hit, and he dropped it. It's going to be 4th down.
Big decision here. Looks like they might punt this.
I'm surprised that they passed.
Yes.
On 3rd and 1.
I
thought
they
had good success, just on the push down there on the north end zone.
When I saw them go 5 wide, I was thinking, just QB draw with Sturwald.
Yeah, there you go. Right. Kick is away. It takes a great bounce for Oostburg. It carries all the way down. Just short of the 10-yard line. We'll call it the 11. and it's going to be 1st and 10. KLC with 57.8 seconds left in the third quarter.
You want to look some positives for KLC. Carmine's already over his last game's passing yards wise at 192 to 191 last game, but needs to make some more happen if KLC's going to have a chance to win this game.
Wife sending us some comments about our broadcast. All good for you, all bad for me. Carmine Montezuma takes a shotgun snap, quick out. Catch is made. Nice little run that time. And the receiver is down.
That's Sawicki
looks like
again.
A cramp again, Lucas.
That's Sawicki again, too.
Sawicki with the catch.
He was down earlier on that kickoff return.
Looks like, I don't know, no gain. They haven't moved the down marker at all.
No.
Moved it to 2nd down, but they didn't give him any positive yardage. Ball was at the 11 when we started off, and down marker keeps it at the 11. Sawicki able to get off under his own power. Zimmerman is going to be wide to the right, and over on this side.
It's like Boylan. That looks like Boylan's back in the game.
Boylan's back in. He's wide to the left. In the slot, we have Thomas. There's going to be, I think that's going to be 5 yards on KLC. Illegal procedure. See what Todd Stuffigren gives us. Yes, it is. 5-yard penalty on KLC when they need it the least.
Push them even further back in their own end.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 11-yard line. Or the 6-yard line, actually. Carmine looking, gets away, almost hit for a sack. And again, rolling to the left. He had to throw back with his right hand and just couldn't get the pass where he wanted it to go. Boylan not able to make the adjustment. It's an incompletion, and it's 3rd down and 15. Ball spotted on the 6-yard line.
What do you do here, Marty? Do you just run it and try to display for the punt, or do you make a throw, risk the safety?
I think that's a good plan. You know, be a little conservative. Of course, the offense has showed some explosiveness.
Yes.
3 wide receivers off to the left. Not a good snap. Montezuma was able to handle the pressure and
caught
incomplete.
That. Zimmerman.
No, they're calling it an interception.
Zimmerman caught that ball.
Zimmerman caught it. Oh, my. Good job. Carter Zimmerman on a great catch. Maybe even a better pass by Montezuma.
Just toss it up there, give him a chance.
1st and 10 at the 37. That's a 31-yard gain. And that ends the third quarter with Oostburg on top, 16-14, in a very exciting high school football game tonight.
Here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood.
Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here.
I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Your family is your legacy. Planning for a natural disaster will make sure you're all safe. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold. Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous.
Shazam!
there's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Back here at Eben Field, starting fourth quarter action. KLC has the ball at the 36-yard line. They get the 37. Two wide receivers on either side, one running back, height, fake, give him the ball. He gets out to the 39-yard line.
Ball carried by height.
That first run we see in the WIAA, Marty, it's been a whole lot of pass of recently.
It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Montezuma back, looking over the middle. Pass is incomplete to number 22. We don't have a name on that young man. Sorry about that.
Big 3rd down here for KLC. Need to convert, keep this drive alive.
Height in the backfield with Montezuma. Triples out to the left. Montezuma back, pressured, gets away one defender and then throws it incomplete. He had players on him right away. Griffin Blake was the main guy.
Looks like a punt coming here for KLC.
Yeah. Golden Raiders are beating West Bend East 48-0. Be their second win of the season.
Big possession coming up here for Oostburg. Try to put this game out of reach. The way KLC's offense has been functioning the past couple possessions.
A.J. Dilfin back at about the 26-yard line, waiting Zimmerman's punt. Late substitution for KLC. Good job by Zimmerman to handle that snap. Gets it away. It takes a great bounce for KLC all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Another just beautiful punt from Zimmerman.
That was about a 55-yard, 60-yard punt almost.
Don't see that a whole ton in high school.
Yeah, 50-yarder. Oostburg's going to have to start from deep in their own territory at the 5-yard line. Stewart still at the controls. Empty backfield. Stewart all alone. Gives it off to Velblom on the sweep. Gets by a couple of tacklers, gets it out to the 17-yard line.
13, I think. 12 or 13.
13-yard line. Make it about the 12. Seven-yard pickup. Another handoff inside. A good run made there.
And if you're Oostburg, exactly the situation you want to be in. You know, up in the game, you got time on the clock to burn.
Get the number of that ball carrier.
Proctor. Number 9.
Number 9, DePoctor. Ball is spotted at the 20-yard line. Surwald again faking, getting Parsered back. He gets the ball off and throws it out of bounds. He was ready to get sacked for a safety.
If you take that safety, if you're Oostburg, all momentum goes to KLC in a tie game. So great play by Surwald.
.9:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's 16-14. Oostburg. KLC has been pretty good on defense tonight. They're going to have to be good right now. Get the ball back. Second down and 10. Inside handoff. And good tackle made. Running back trying to break loose, but DePoctor unable to break that tackle.
Looks like that was Conitzer. Looks like he's back in the game too for KLC.
That's a good sign. Ball is spotted at the 25-yard line.
Still, though, he looks like he's a little bit limp.
Yeah, second down and 5. Third down and 5. Quick out. Ball is caught. And a good run being made all the way out. Dolphin gets it out to the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup. Dolphin now with 4 catches for 47 yards. This last one being the longest, 20-yarder.
Another injury.
Oh boy. We don't like this, all this injury stuff.
You can't tell who it is.
Our next game, we mentioned this before, I'll mention it again, is going to be next Friday night when Green Bay East plays Sheboygan South. At South, that game time, starting game time, kickoff time is 5:30. 5:30. Lucas, you're going to be following KLC next week?
Yeah. Yep. They play on Thursday against New Holstein.
Yeah. How about that? I think I have that information somewhere amongst all our sheets. KLC is at New Holstein next week on Thursday. Oostburg will be at Racine Lutheran. That game also on Thursday. That East game, Green Bay East at South, is going to be on Friday. No, we mentioned Conitzer before injuring, but able to come back. He was second team all-conference last year, and that was as an offensive lineman.
Yep.
He was only honorable mention on defense, but he looks like an all-conference player on defense tonight.
He's been great.
You've been great.
You've been great.
Yeah. It was nice of your parents to let you leave the house.
Yeah.
Hope we get you back home by curfew. Still waiting on the injured player. We had mentioned earlier in the game, Jakari DeBlay for Oostburg was hurt. And we found out he had a break
again.
Either in his foot or in his leg. He is currently at the hospital getting taken care of.
It's Jake Thomas again.
Jake Thomas again. He was hurt earlier in the game, was able to come back, obviously, and able to leave the field on his own power, which is a good thing.
It doesn't look like he's in real great shape, though. Look a little limp.
Jake Engelbert, big number 75, is at left tackle for Oostburg. Triplets out here to the left. Another quick out. Delphin makes the catch and is out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
Dolphin seems to be that go-to guy when it comes to screens and end arounds and short passes.
He's touched the ball a lot. You're right. Pickup of about 8 yards on that play. 5 catches for Dolphin for 55 yards. Empty backfield again. 3 wide receivers out to the right. Quick out to Dolphin. He gets through and gets knocked down inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line.
Oostburg playing their game. Short passes, easy runs, winding that clock down with the lead.
First and 10 from the KLC 37-yard line.
Pickup of about 10 yards on that play. Ball spotted on the 37. Stewart keeping it. He gets pushed back. Got it up to about the 35, a 2-yard pickup.
Quarterback keeper by Stewart, brought down by Anderson, and
it's going to be second down. Give him a 1-yard gain. Second down and 9.
gain of 1, second and 9.
Field goal, obviously not the worst thing in the world if you're KLC, but you'd like to keep it within a field goal so you don't have to get all the way to the end zone.
KLC trails by 2 points.
Okay. And it's not as expensive.
Sherwald on the I formation keeps it. Gets it down near the 30-yard line. Gonna spot it at the 31. Third down and about 6.
Big play for both sides here. Oostburg looking to continue this long drive, and KLC looking to get their offense back on the field.
I formation again. Handoff to the second back, and he gets hit and dropped at about the 30. It's going to be a pickup of 1 or 2 yards. Bloom on the carry.
I think Oostburg goes for this one here, Marty.
I would.
4th and 5, KLC territory.
You're not going to kick a field goal from here, that's for sure. And to punt from here isn't, you're not going to gain much.
Almost 5.5 minutes left in this game. Huge play here.
Dolphin is wide to the left. Arndt, the other side, looks right, goes left. Dolphin has the first down.
Ball came
Fumble.
out.
Dolphin lost the ball, and KLC on the recovery.
Marion Boylan with the recovery.
Make the completion to Dolphin. His third reception in a row, 4th reception in a row. Picked up about 7 yards. But he coughed the ball up, fumbled it away.
What a turn of events. Looked like Oostburg was going to continue that long possession, but instead KLC gets that offense back in the field. Great play by Marion there.
All right, 5:17 left in the ball game. We're in the 4th quarter of a 2-point lead for Oostburg. KLC with a chance to march it down the field. They got time.
I don't see Jake Thomas on the field, so it looks like they'll be out there without their number 1 receiver.
Passes out to didn't look like that's our unnamed player, number 22. making the catch.
His second reception, he's got 22 yards receiving.
22 yards for 22?
Yep.
Up to get him on the, they made out this program for KLC, and they got probably tons of them, and 22's not on there. Slow snap. Montezuma on the pickup. Had a man wide open, but couldn't hit him.
And it's Thomas again down with an injury. He just came back. His first play back in the game. He's back down.
Oh, my. Thomas able to hobble off last time he went down. It looks a little more serious this time. Zimmerman was going to cramps again.
Yeah. Looks like the same leg, too, for him.
He'll have to come out of the game. You would think you'd hydrate, drink some Gatorade or some water or something. Try to get that taken care of. Although I don't know if it would work that quickly.
Yeah, for sure he wants to be in the game in this situation, especially being their number one guy.
Exactly. We're down to 4:34 left in the game. Those couple plays, not much time ran off. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 yards to go. It's been a very interesting ball game. KLC dominating in that first quarter with 2 long touchdown passes. One to Zimmerman, the other to Thomas. And since that first quarter, they haven't scored any points.
I don't think they've even really been inside the 30, 40-yard line for Oostburg.
Oostburg got a touchdown and a field goal in the second quarter, missing the extra point. Halftime ended up being 14-9. And then they scored their second touchdown of the game in the third quarter and did get the extra point to make it what it is now, 16-14.
Thomas still down with the cramp.
Caden Weavers caught the touchdown pass to give Oostburg the lead. And I believe it was Sewerwald scored the first touchdown on that quarterback sneak. 2-yard run for the touchdown. They're still working on Thomas.
Looks like he's getting up now.
That's a good sign, and he is able to come off under his own power.
I bet it's just more frustration for him that he's had to go through this 3 times.
Yeah. Always makes mom and dad's heartbeat skip a little bit when their son goes down. Okay, 3rd down and 4. Harrison Height in the backfield with Montezuma. 3 wide receivers off to the right. Blitz coming, quick out, and it's going to go as an incomplete pass.
Looks like he probably would have had the first down with the catch by Sawecki, but the drop hurts. 4th down, 4.
And it doesn't look like KLC is going to punt. So this pretty much is the ball game almost.
Yep.
There's 4:25 left. If you punt it away and the defense can do the job, you'll still have some time left.
Yeah, but the way Oostburg's been running the football, it's at least 2-3 minutes coming off the clock.
All right, trips off to the right again. 2 wide receivers to the left. Empty backfield. Zimmerman out to this side. Montezuma scrambling, getting it out to about the 38-yard line before he's hammered down.
Wow.
First down, KLC, quarterback.
Feldblum with the tackle.
Huge play by Montezuma.
Gain of 5 on the play. First and 10 from the 39.
8-yard pickup.
Great situational awareness there from Moctezuma.
Matter of fact, you could give Carmine a 9-yard gain on that because they spotted at the 39-yard line. First and 10, KLC. Deep ball down the middle is incomplete. Intended receiver was number 22. We don't have a name on that young man. It's going to be second down and 10. 3:53 remaining.
Feel like a score here for KLC would essentially put this game away with the pace that Oostburg moves the ball.
Exactly. It's a good point, Lucas. Quick out to Sawicki's got it, going right up the field. He gets hit down and fumbled the ball, picked up by Oostburg at the 47-yard line. Sawicki got it up to the 45, and then he was crunched and coughed up the ball, and Oostburg has it back. That's a tough break.
Yeah. You were thinking maybe move the ball on short passes, and then all of a sudden, you know, the
Well,
defense right back
all up to the defense. The big number 65, Michael Putnam, right in the middle. He's going to have to bottle up that part. At a linebacker spot, we have Noah Atkinson, number 50. Sawicki going both ways is on the right edge. Elblum in motion. We get a penalty right away. You know, it might be offside on KLC.
I think it was Sawicki who jumped off there for KLC.
Hayes. Well, first and 5 for the Dutchmen. I formation. Elblum has it. He's got the first down inside the 40.
I think he might be a little short.
He is going to be short. You're right.
But tick, tick, tick goes the clock. Getting under 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes.
Second and 2 from the 38.
Second down and 2. Yeah, at what point does KLC start to use their timeouts? Two wide receivers out to the left. Elblum in motion. Pitch out to DePoctor, looking for room, and he gets crunched down. Good tackle made by I think that was number 50 for KLC, and that's Noah Atkinson.
He was the leading tackler last week for KLC. Looks like this answers your question right there, Marty. Looks like they're taking their first time out.
Yep, there it is. There's 2:50 left. It's going to be 3rd and 1. DePoctor picked up a yard, but really good tackle made by Atkinson. We talked about it in the opening about the number of times Oostburg likes to run the ball. They've run it 10, 11, 20, 33, 34 times tonight.
Definitely a little bit more passing game this week, though.
They've thrown 20 passes and 12 for 20 for Surwald. He's been pretty good in that regard, too. And like you mentioned earlier, an interception on defense.
Here we go.
And they get the push up front, and they've got the first down. Zurwald on the carry again, his 14th.
You let the clock run here if you're KLC, or you take a timeout?
I think I'd almost take the timeout.
Looks like let the clock run.
My thinking is this: if you get a fumble or something, you have more time to work with.
Couple more first downs, and KLC's gonna have nothing to do but watch.
They're letting it run down too. The pace of the game for Oostburg has slowed way down, and there's a penalty. Maybe too much time in the huddle. Delay a game.
Something you can't afford if you're Oostburg. This kind of situation.
It's going to be 1st and 15.
Two timeouts for KLC. If you get back on offense, showing the explosiveness that they have. So, how much time do they really need?
Zurwald ducking under center. He's got two backs behind him in the I formation. Second back, Velblom, gets it right back to the line of scrimmage. No gain for him. And
timeout.
Timeout called.
You look at, I'm assuming that Oostburg probably wouldn't go for on 4th down to try to pin him deep if it gets to that situation. So KLC's probably looking at the ball 5-10 yard line. About a minute left, if not less, and no timeouts. Go the length of the field.
If they get it down, let's say even say the 30-yard line, and it's 4th down, 4th and 5 or so.
Yeah,
they got to punt it then. I would think. Even if you punt it in the end zone, you still put them back 10 more yards. It's been a very entertaining ball game. A lot of ebb and flow to the game. Strong part for KLC was in that first quarter with the 2 long touchdowns. Oostburg kind of got their sea legs, and on defense, especially towards the second, third quarter. And then the offense started to respond too. Another tight formation. Zurwald right up the middle. It's going to be short of the first down, but picks up about 3 yards.
You think, if you're Oostburg, is there any attempt to throw the football here? Do you think that you just keep it on the ground, let the clock run, or you go for that first down?
I don't know. I'd like to get the team as deep as I can, even if I punt it in the end zone. The only thing is that's a little risky too if you get a bad snap, that kind of thing.
Long 3rd down.
Yeah. That's a good question though. I would like the idea of punting them, move it back 10 or 11 yards, but there's always that risk.
Yep.
I think that was the last time out by KLC. It doesn't show that on the scoreboard, however. .144 remaining. Next week, KLC will be at New Holstein on Thursday, and Oostburg will be at Racine Lutheran. That's a Thursday game also. It's a long way to drive for them. That's a good haul. 3rd down. About 13 yards to go. Pitch out to Velblom. Slips by 1 or 2 tacklers and gets it down to about the 36-yard line.
It's going to be the biggest drive of Carmine Moctezuma's career as the KLC quarterback for sure.
Stop him on 4th down. It's 4th and 11. No timeouts left. Oostburg is going to let the clock run, maybe call a timeout just before the penalty would happen for delay a game.
Sometimes you see also, take the delay a game, give a little bit more room for the punter. But yeah, I would think they would go timeout.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess around with that 5 yards.
Yeah.
Timeout is called by Oostburg. It's going to be 4th and 11 from the 36-yard line.
Looks like they took the penalty.
Huh. You were right. Actually, you know who was wrong? The
Who?
coaching staff.
Yeah. Wasn't you.
But if I were the punter, I'd kick it in the end zone. Don't give them much of a chance to return it because you never know what can happen on those returns.
Especially in high school football.
Yes, exactly. For the most part, the tackling by both teams has been quite well. Very good. Kick is away, but boy, the punter took a long time to get that ball. And he does kick it in the end zone. He wanted it to go out of bounds inside the 10, but that not the case. 42.9 seconds left.
No timeouts.
All passing, huh?
Yeah, no timeout.
And no timeouts, right? In situations like this, you'd like to go to the sidelines to get out of bounds.
Yeah.
And not go down the middle too much.
Not seeing Jake Thomas in that huddle right now for KLC.
That hurts.
Or Zimmerman. Oh,
Zimmerman looks like he's a tight end on the right side.
There he is.
Ball over the middle is incomplete. Zimmerman looked like he had an opening down here on the sideline right in front of us, but Montezuma elected to go down the middle. Zimmerman now part of 3 wide receivers out to the left. He's in the middle. Montezuma back looking. Hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete. Zimmerman made a pretty good break on the ball to catch it, but just couldn't come up with it.
Huge third down. Obviously, they're going to go for it 4th down if they don't get it, but definitely don't want to go to that situation.
No. Zimmerman and Zawicki are out here on the right side. Zawicki the wider of the two. And Zimmerman fudged a little bit. He's going to get called for illegal procedure. Fans are pretty loud in front of us.
Barely hear up here.
One of the Oostburg faithful brought their cowbell. Three wide receivers out here on the right. Make it 4. Deep ball down the middle. Pass is incomplete.
Very
Sturwald almost with his second interception.
Very close to second interception there. Biggest play of the game.
Yeah, this is it. This is the ball game. 29.7 seconds remain. Sturwald is about 16 yards back from the line of scrimmage, trying to protect against a long ball. Montezuma's pass is deep and caught.
Oh my
All
goodness.
the way down to the 40-yard line. Zimmerman with a great catch. Clock stops for the chain gang. About a 40-yard reception, and Montezuma spikes it. 19.1 seconds left. It's going to be second down for KLC.
What a catch. Oh my goodness.
It's nice to have a tall guy out there.
Jeez.
Coming out to the right side is our unknown number 22 and height, number 3. Zimmerman in motion. Montezuma's deep. He had a wide receiver open. He outran the defense, but the pass was too long. Making the great attempt at the catch was Marion Boyland. Boy, he showed good speed, Lucas.
Yeah, he's quick sprinter, but oh my goodness, just overshot him for the win.
14.3 seconds left.
Still no Jake Thomas for KLC, so definitely Zimmerman's going to be the #1 guy to look for Carmine.
Sawicki is in the slot on the right side. Good blocking up front. Montezuma looking. He goes out of the pocket. He's going to get out of bounds with 7.4 seconds left. He went out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Give him a 5-yard run. That was a good play by Carmine. Get the ball a little closer to the end zone.
Oh, this is it. This is it.
The 3 wideouts on the left, 2 on the right. Montezuma looking, fires it down the middle. He's got Zimmerman out there, but the pass was off the mark, incomplete. And there's 2.4 seconds left. This will be the last play of the ball game, barring a penalty. One thing Montezuma has is a really good arm. He can throw that ball.
Yep.
Talking to his coach on the sideline. That was 4th down. Oostburg has it back. Final game, kneel down by Sarwald, and that's going to be it. Montezuma with a great effort on that last play into the end zone, but it goes incomplete, and Oostburg comes away with a comeback win, 16-14. Lucas, your impressions of tonight's game?
Yeah, well, Carmine Montezuma had a really great couple of first drives, ended the game with actually a pretty solid stat line, 280 passing yards and 2 touchdowns, but it wasn't enough, and the Oostburg defense really locked up after those first 2 possessions. Played a really good game of
things
football.
look pretty promising on that long pass to Zimmerman here in the last seconds of the game, but they just weren't able to close the deal.
And just missed Marion Boylan for the win on that deep pass.
Yeah, that too. All right, that'll do it for us tonight. For the crew, Scott Maloff, our director, Richard Bartson on the top camera, Eric Wiesman on the bottom camera. For my partner, Lucas Schulze, I'm Mike Martin. Again, Oostburg comes away with a 16-14 win. And with that, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.